Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Michelle. I just woke up from a glorious nap, and so thought it'd be a good time to pull myself together, put a little bit of makeup on, and play with one of my new palettes that I've got piled up here in my makeup collection. So let's go ahead and get into it. So today I'm going to create a fall look with one of my new eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to go ahead and just really quickly do my base. So now my base makeup is done and I'm ready to get into today's eyeshadow palette. Thank you so much for those of you who voted in my community poll tab. Let me get the palette that we're going to play with. I don't even remember what this is called. And I can't see. Oh, Mini Gloom. Today I'm going to be playing with the Natasha Denona Mini Gloom palette, and I feel like that's an appropriate name for my mood lately, as well as it's an appropriate time to use my Natasha Denona palette that's sitting here waiting for me, because as I'm filming this today, not sure what day it's going to go live, but as I'm filming this video, today she released her holiday palette, her little mini duo. Now I'm going to tell you right now, oh, I just pulled this out to see it for the first time. Look at that pretty little palette. I know that this has been out for a little bit, so just, you know, indulge me while I have my own first moments with it, okay? Anyways, I was briefly tempted by her new little holiday duo, but upon further research, I come to find out that they're not new shades. So I already own both of those shades, and I'm kind of not playing that game anymore. So although I've bought multiples in the past and stuff like that, like the baby I need a nude with the full size I need a nude, etc., I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to try to just streamline my collection more and more, and so I don't need doubles like that. But I'm excited about this Mini Gloom palette. Oh, little plastic. Okay. Here is what the palette looks like. Ooh. Here is the Mini Gloom palette. Oh! That was a good landing. Whew. Nothing messed it up, and it didn't break. So, okay, let me just stop messing around, and I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes, and we'll get into the first look. I have not watched any videos with the Mini Gloom palette. I've kind of been distracted in life, and I haven't really been able to keep up with my makeup content the way that I used to. And so I will be doing a full first impression right now with this. I've got no like preconceived ideas in my mind about this palette. Okay. So here is my palette. I think I'm going to get started with the lighter shade today. The like bright green shade, kind of murky green. I am wearing a green highlighter from Ofra, so that might kind of be what you're seeing going into the color a little bit, so hopefully it won't be too much of a distraction. Okay, so this is not a cream to powder matte, it's just like a regular matte, and it doesn't feel as creamy as her like newer mattes were. This just feels more of like a standard matte. Just trying to get this like really well blended up into my crease and get the edge nice and blown out. I wish both of my eyes looked like this one. I think this is the one that I sleep on, and so it's like shaped differently than the other one. And I have to kind of like try to make the eyes match a little bit from afar for the eyeshadow, and they're shaped a little different, so it's like a little tricky sometimes. Anyways, it's a pretty green. It's not quite as murky as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more of like what the Yucca palette. I thought it was going to be more of like a murky green, like what you find in the Yucca palette, but I'm glad to see that it is not the same kind of a green. This is actually more of like a green that I would imagine from the Retro Glam palette, but it has a little bit of like a kind of slight grungier vibe to it than that palette. Okay. I'm going to now take a smaller little blender, and I'm going to go into the darker shade here and just use that to deepen up the outer corner a little bit. Shape my eye the way that I like it. A little bit of smokiness out here on the edge. I'm going to try to keep it from getting too out of control, because I'm really trying to just be a little bit more mindful about like my placement and stuff. Kind of just changing up how I wear my eyeshadow like on the daily. Doesn't mean that I'm not still doing bold and dramatic looks at times, but I'm just trying to expand my horizon a little bit on the less intense looks, since I feel like that's harder for me to do. It's easier for me to do intense looks. That's a beautiful, beautiful brown, and I really do like the way that that has blended in with that murky green. Can you see how that looks together? Really like that combination. Okay. I'm going to take a shader brush from Rougher, and I'm going to use this darker green shade first on the lid, and then I'm going to use this lighter green towards the inner corner. Ooh, I almost picked up the wrong shade. That's pretty, and it actually goes really well with the color of my t-shirt. Wow. Definitely has a gloomy vibe to this shimmer, though. It's not like bright. It's got kind of like a darker undertone, and so it's not like a bright shimmer at all, but it is a really pretty color. Okay, I'm gonna flip the brush over and use it, use the other side in this light shade here. Like the light green, and put that here towards the front. Going off into that green. Like, I do think this is a really pretty look so far, but I just wonder, like, how much variety are you going to be able to get out of this palette unless you just do, like, 2 shades or whatever. I just feel like you probably could have gotten this look with the Retro Glam palette, and you don't need this mini gloom for it. But I do think that it's really pretty. Just going to kind of blend my crease with no additional product that was on the brush that I used before. I'm just going to kind of blend that shimmer into my crease a little bit, soften up that line there. Okay, and now for the last shade, I'm going to use this as my inner corner highlight. Let's see how this last shade here looks as an inner corner highlight. Hopefully it won't be too dark, because that's going to ruin my look. but I do need something kind of bright and sparkly there towards the front to finish out the look the way that I like my looks. Okay, I do think that's giving exactly what I needed it to. Yeah, I do like that a lot. Okay, I'm going to use that same shade up here in my brow bone highlight. Now I've used all of the shades. I am going to still do something for the lower lash line, but I want to take a blender and just kind of blend that top highlight into my matte and just kind of soften that outer edge a little bit. Okay. I really like the way that that looks. So let's see how I'm going to finish out the lower lash line now. I'm going to take another pencil and just use the brown shade, like the kind of brownie shade. Okay. All right. That is the finished look for my first time to play with my Natasha Denona Mini Gloom palette. Let me give you a close-up of the eyes. Keep in mind, this is just the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go off screen and add some finishing touches, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look. Okay, friends, this is the finished look with eyeliner and mascara. I really love the way that it turned out. I do really like this eyeshadow palette. I know it might have sounded a little negative as I was going through it, just because like I feel like there's not a whole lot of range out of this palette, but I do feel like you can try to get a few different looks out of it. So I'm going to challenge myself to create a couple of other looks. I would like to take the opportunity to create a few additional looks with this palette and just see what kind of range I can get from this cute little 5-pan. Whoa. If you would like to see additional looks with this palette, comment down below and let me know, and I'll go ahead and film that for you and try to get that up for you as soon as possible. Yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. I really like the way that the look turned out. I think it is perfect for the fall. And yeah, did she really, like, did the mini palettes need this particular palette? I don't know. It's kind of given me a murkier vibe than the star, the mini star. So, I don't know. I am glad to have it. I'm, you know, happy that she released it. I do like the colors. And considering that the Retro Glam palette kind of has a similar vibe from that palette that I get looks from. Wait, hold on. Considering that the Retro Glam MIDI palette, I get kind of similar vibes out of the looks that I get from that one. I feel like it's nice to have a miniature version of those shades if you're looking for something more along that colorscape. So yeah, so far I really like this palette, but that's going to do it for today's first impressions video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to click the like button. It really does help my small channel out so much, and it lets the algorithm know that you'd like to see my content in your feed. So be sure to click the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's absolutely free to subscribe to me. The subscribe button is down below. That's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!